All right, and welcome to these moments. They call me Malachite, and once again, here we are together. I've got you for a few moments as you are journeying the internet. Welcome to these moments. And may your listening bring you a further expansion. And so, the title I wish to bring to the forefront is more beyond a title. It's a place of position, even though I don't always talk about the word position, for it, inquiring minds see it as a place of egoic stance. And yet, in this moment, it is a space of allowance, as I would see it in this moment, for the position I'm offering you is a position of inspiration. In these days and times you find yourself manifest in, it is a most incredible journey, a journey of salutation to the new dawn, a journey of exploration to places in your being I am sure you've never even considered you find yourself in. And obviously with humanity going through its changes of shifting the inner guard, which reflects the outer guard, the civilization as a whole, you as a, what would you label it? Yeah, you as a consciousness, releasing the encumbrance of how you have brought yourself to these moments from the last 5,000 years. And so humanity and its individuation as you, listening to what I am in you in this moment, may I invite you to inspiration. May I invite you in every moment that you breathe and feel and sensorially experience your humanity, that you allow inspiration to find you. And truly then, what is inspiration? Is it the shock, the awakening, the pleasure, the bliss? Is it the joy? Is it sometimes the pain, the ensuing madness? The journey of everyday living in a society that you've all co-created. Inspiration from where I sit is simple. It is the allowance of what is happening to coalesce and bring a greater sense of being in the moment. In other words, it's allowing life to move through you and bring you to the edge of a new tomorrow, to the edge of a new thought, to the edge of your seat. Inspiration. Human beings have found it in all walks of life, in all forms of belief, in all essences of action. It is that spark. It is that awakening that takes place where the light bulb goes off. Is that what you humans call it? The aha. And simply, inspiration happens in the twinkling of an eye. No place to go, no thing to get. Where you are is perfect. Inspiration. So I invite, especially as the close of this period of time, your summer is beginning to wane here in the north of the equator, and I'm sure there south of the equator, your winter begins to wane. And as you come to solstices and equinox, wherever you find yourself, you will find that your fall is going to be your autumnal time, or your spring, again, if you are south of the equator. You're going to find that it's an awakening time. Yes, there's even going to be more hardships for those that are journeying the slide. And is it a slide out of grace? Of course not. It's a slide with grace. Please invite yourself to remember every moment is inspirational. All you have to allow yourself is to embrace the spark. It may not look like the spark is always there even. It may look dismal. It may feel atrocious. especially in these most trying of times when humanity is trying to regulate the financial quadrants, your bartering systems, your health. All of these big social strata are up for major change. And why is that? Because you as consciousness, you as an entity physical, you can no longer live in this reality in the way it has served you in the last 5,000 years. And in this next period of time, yes, there's a date on the horizon called 999. I don't care what the date is. I don't care what the premise is. If you come together with like minds in this next period of time, these next weeks, you will find ease. You will find a translatable moment that is beyond encumbrance. It is enticing you, inviting you to that awakened spark, to that which is always with you and yet sometimes is hidden because of the mindset you're in, the belief, the egoic position. And so I'm asking you to go beyond your mind and sit in the seat beyond truly a position. It's where you realize that you are source. God, Goddess, Allah, the creatrix, an aspect of this in all physics. Yes, if you truly allow yourself to look, truly allow yourself to be in the space, you'll recognize that inspiration is not something that happens to you. Inspiration is something that you allow. Everything in this reality, from where I sit, can be inspirational. It depends if you're willing and worthy to allow the space to be. Yes, souls, I've talked to many of you in an intimate way and in a group consciousness way. These are the days and times of great upheaval. All you got to do is look around you. You know, it's fascinating, isn't it? All the attention is taken off the global wars that are taking place. You are still sending your beloveds and your friends, your mothers and your fathers, your sisters, your brothers. They are still going out into some archaic way of distributing and trying to hold on. And you are finding that whether it is your financial community, your health cares, your bartering systems, your warring, however, all of the way in which you have been, you're finding it doesn't serve you. And this, then, is what has everything tumbling and shifting and like walking on glass. Not sure if it can stand the weight. You don't like being able to see below you, so translucent. You don't want to know if you're walking over the edge, over the abyss. You'd rather sometimes be asleep. Yes, I had a conversation with a few souls like yourself recently, saying, Malachite, why have I awoke? I would rather be asleep in these times. I would remind you, whether you are recognizing that you are awake or that you are blissful in the slumber of the illusionary sleep, you will be awakened. Everything around you, every aspect of the creatrix that surrounds the human experience is being said, awaken. And so you are shoved from your comfortable position and you are thrown into the rough and tumble, seemingly. And yet I remind you, inspiration is always with you, as you, by you, for you, through you, to you, with you. It's not a place. In truth, it is the allowing space for everything that you experience to greet you holistically, not separate, holistically. So then the human aspect of you can feel supported. And the struggle for survival will weaken. You will once again recognize that no matter what is happening around you, you are equipped and always have been to partake. What's the statement that I often hear human beings say when they have their awareness? You would not be able to be in any position, any experience, any happenstance, if you did not have the tools to work it out. In other words, you can handle whatever is happening. Because if you couldn't, you wouldn't be there. No, it may not feel comfortable in the moment. You may not feel that you can handle it if you're overwhelmed. And I invite you in this moment to even take a look at the overwhelmedness and realize you're believing it. Let the overwhelmedness inspire you. You have at your fingertips whatever it takes, for you are the all that is, source, in a formalized experience called embodiment physical. You are spirit consciousness. So I invite you to go even further and recognize that as you embrace inspiration, you become inspirational, not only to your own end, to all that would be with you. So breathe and know that you are creatrix. As all things unfold, I am forever and watchful, and I'll be watching you as I have for thousands of years, humanity. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, you are always available to that most grace-filled space called inspiration. Yes, bye for now.